What's up, wrestling fans? My name is Joe Cronin. This is the Joe Cronin Show. CM Punk has called Eric Bischoff a Carny Dipshit. CM Punk went to Twitter to blast the former WCW president Eric Bischoff, writes Matthew Wilkinson of WrestlingInc.com. The casual fan is still out there, Bischoff says. If you build it, honest to God, as corny as it sounds, your audience will show up. That eventually they will. So he talked about this on Twitter, to which CM Punk, who also, I think he reverted back to his old logo there with the player coach there. I like that reference. Wrestling Twitter needs to stop amplifying all the old head, bad faith, bad take, carny dipshits. They had their moment in the sun. Let them die in the dark with their ego podcasts. I mean, I don't blame CM Punk for having this opinion. I mean, he's actively, doing things right now. And, he's basically just defending what, his stuff. He's defending his company. He's defending what he's doing. So, like, that part really doesn't bother me. But, people are like, oh, CM Punk called Eric Bischoff a carny dipshit. Well, CM Punk has also told everybody that AJ Styles is a racist. So, do you believe CM Punk when he says things, or do you not? Or do you think he just talks crap back? Whatever it is you believe is what you believe. What am I going to do about it? All I know is that AJ Styles is a racist, according to CM Punk. You know what I mean? So somebody needs to tell the New Day. But CM Punk believes he's a racist, so CM Punk must know something we don't know. And he probably knows some things we don't know about Eric Bischoff, too. I mean, maybe Eric Bischoff is a dog beater. Maybe CM Punk will call Eric Bischoff a dog beater. Maybe Eric Bischoff's a racist. We'll see. We'll never know. But CM Punk thinks he's a carny dipshit. But listen, Eric Bischoff is going a little weird here. He's going rogue. I don't know if it's like he didn't get offered a contract he thought he was going to get with AEW. But right after Eric Bischoff made a few appearances in AEW, he suddenly started just going off on them, like all the time, like really being very critical. And I don't know. And I remember thinking at the time, I was like, well, that's not going to get him the job or get him, another appearance. Like, geez, he was just there, and now he's bashing them like crazy. And even I thought that looked kind of weird. So either that's because he's just being honest and he's just like that and, he don't care, which I think it might be that. Or is it that he found out, oh, you're never going to get a job in this company. They just want to parade you around once in a while. So then he was like, okay, that's it. I'm going to give my real feelings. I'm not going to hold anything back. I don't know. I mean, to me, Eric Bischoff feels like he just delivers the cold, hard truth, usually, of what he thinks. And I don't think Eric Bischoff always is 100% right with what he thinks, but it's what he thinks, I think. Yeah, I don't know. But then, so you got two hardcore personalities here, in my opinion, of CM Punk and Eric Bischoff, coming together. And by the way, yes, my microphone is tied to this bungee cords because I didn't have an adapter for the BP40. And I had an adapter for the Shure SM7B. So my new shock mount is on its way. And my old shock mount over here broke off the table. So I've got all kinds of broken stuff. But it's all being repaired. And I got a shock mount coming. So until then, these red bungee cords will hold the microphone up. And obviously, I've always liked the BP40. It's always sounded really great to me. That's why I got it in the first place. It's one of the best at noise cancellation. But anyway, if you guys want, leave a super thanks down below with what you think, and I'll pin it to the top of this video, or leave me comments down below so I can see what's up with this. But I got more. Don't you go anywhere. Last night, WWE did the thing that they've been doing, which is actually kind of like mean. It's weird because, WWE with their anti-bullying, how weird they are with everything and all this other BS. It's kind of funny to me because they constantly post whenever a local jobber takes on Veer. WWE tweets out, "Who is this? Wrong answers only." Really setting the stage for people to just say some wild stuff. And they did it again last night. I believe this was the third time I've seen them do this, maybe the second. And if I'm looking for the tweet now, if it's still up. And they put down, by the way, I know the guy who competed last night. And he went by a different name. It was weird. But I know the guy that competed last night, and they said, well, wrong names, wrong answers only on who this man is. And if you notice, there was a pattern down below. So WWE says, who is Vince McMahon's or Veer Mahan's opponent on WWE Raw? Wrong answers only. And, Wardlow is over judging by the comments. You can see my comment from 13 hours ago. Wardlow is over judging by the comments because down below were so many. What the hell is that? Were so many people writing Wardlow. So Wardlow was over the top with the comments. Everybody was saying, is that Wardlow? Is it Wardlow? It's Wardlow. It's Wardlow. Wardlow. So even there's our buddy JD Venom saying it's Wardlow. So many people said it was Wardlow, and it was like, well, they just gave a ton of credit to AEW and Wardlow. Anybody who doesn't know who Wardlow was that was in that post, which was, I don't know, maybe like 1,000 people or something, they definitely were checking out who's Wardlow, because that was who people mostly suggested. They were like, it's discount Wardlow and things like that. There was also some people that said Ryback if he had a brain, there were other things like Rye Tits. There was a lot of stuff. But they just basically roast this guy, this local wrestler. And bro, by the way, I have no idea what this is. This looks like Chikara type of stuff. I don't know what's happening here. Drew Gulak posted, that's Pectoral Poseidon. I don't know. He must have been this character somewhere. Is that CZW or... It looks like a Chikara thing, but the ring looks like CZW, so I don't know. And what the hell is that? I have no idea what's going on there, bro. That is bizarre. But yeah, so that was funny that they just roasted this guy last night. Veer's latest WWE Raw opponent identified and reacts to Wardlow comparisons. And it was Rex Lawless last night who was the man in the ring. And if you guys remember, I called a match with Rex Lawless not that long ago, and I'd posted it on YouTube, some clips of it. So it was funny that was Rex Lawless. And unfortunately, Rex Lawless got no recognition practically, except for the people that already knew who he was. Because I think he went by the name Frank or something. It was weird. They wouldn't even let him. He wouldn't go by his real name, Frank. It was Rex Lawless. Lawless has been wrestling for 12 years and is a native of New York. He worked 3 AEW matches 2021. And Rex Lawless did respond to this. He wrote, "Hey, brothers, that was really cool. I'm still driving home, and I didn't get a chance to go through the messages and hear everything yet. I'm going to give a big generic thank you to everybody. For now, I will respond more individually soon." So, shout out to Rex Lawless. I've only met him a couple times on the indies, called a couple matches. He's a big guy. But he's a great guy in real life to me. I have never seen it. As far as I know, he seems like a good guy. This was pretty funny. He looked like Teddy Goods and Ryback merged together and were having the life squeezed out of them. So that's always fun. At least Drew Gulak recognized him. So nice to see Rex get some TV time and be on WWE Raw. It's pretty awesome. So, again, like I said, good guy. And that was nice. Basically, there's really not that much else I wanted to get to. I really don't. I don't get it. Thunder Rosa wants indies to offer women separate locker room in the indies. Maybe. You know what this leads to, though, is that leads to, they kind of do sometimes. Sometimes women have separate locker rooms, but a lot of times they don't. But yeah, it'd be a good idea to have a woman's area, I suppose. But you know what that's going to lead to? That's going to lead to, women's, men's, and then they're mixed people. It's going to be, that'll be interesting. But, maybe they do need it. I've been at wrestling events, and it's just people, you're right, it's people changing everywhere, and there's a couple women mixed into it. So it is weird for the women, probably. And that's the way it's been for a long time. But, if you're not comfortable, there's usually another room to change or a different place to change. Or there's still, a lot of times at events, there's women's bathrooms still. But yeah, you can't really go into the women's bathroom if you're a wrestler. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that one. I'll let the wrestlers figure that out because I don't, I haven't wrestled in a long time. I mean, I've been in the back of locker rooms and things seem to go fine, But, yeah, they're all kind of treated as equal. But yeah, I suppose if it bothers you and you're a woman, it could be bizarre for you. Lacey Evans apparently is going heel after that crazy story. I almost cried last night listening to her story. I'm not kidding, right? And after that, she's gonna go heel. I just can't believe that. She's gonna go heel after that sad story. I wanted to cheer for her after last night. They really got me. I know some of you guys were like, bleh, and some people were like, that sucks. And, I get it because sometimes maybe I won't like it either eventually. But whatever reason it got me last night, and now she's going to be heel, I don't know, it's kind of crazy to me. Anyway, I'm Joe Cronin. Hope you guys subscribe down below. If you're brand new to the channel, I'm live all the time after Raw and AEW and everything else. And if you leave a comment, I'll try to read all the comments. And if you leave a super thanks down below, I will pin it to the top of this video. Hope you guys all have a good day. Hope this video is good for you. Hopefully you can give me some information back if you like, and we'll talk soon. Become a patron, patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show, and we'll see you later. What do you think about CM Punk's comments about Eric Bischoff? Do you think Eric Bischoff sucks or CM Punk is a douche? I don't know, but either way, we know one thing, and that's AJ Styles is a racist. So, I usually tend to lean towards CM Punk on these things. We'll see you guys next time. I'll see you tonight, potentially. Here's some other videos popping up that you might have missed.